Hello, how are we all doing? I know it's a little bit late starting. We just had a bit of a delay as usual on the way. With tonight's start, obviously playing Oilers tonight. So hopefully we can do alright here. 7-5-1 right now is Logan Thompson. And we are on the way to Maggiapane. Get to see him on the other side now. That one's centered. Good save. Draisaitl couldn't get that one off. All alone in front within the first 10 seconds there. One second. Had it echoing in the background, so now it's just absolute mayhem in my ears. Holy Jesus. What the predictions for tonight then? Anyone got anything, any bets on or anything like that tonight? We usually have at least one person with a bet on. Shot block there. Ovechkin tries to centre that. Spoken in front, Ovechkin dragged it across the blue paint. Villiers was down on the knee. Couldn't get that one off. Good chance there for Washington there. Jumping into the boards, the referee there to jump over that one. Washington will clear this all the way up. Just hit Skinner. So no icing. Try to center that one. Good block there by Sordif to stop it going out in front. On a bit of a cycle there. Shot that goes wide. That comes off the ref's feet, so Caps end up getting possession. And we'll get it all the way down. Botus here, waiting in the zone. Gets it stripped by McDavid. Wilson hits McDavid. Sordif turns it over. Shot. It's loose and they score. Don't know if that was... I think that was Protas. Might have been Wilson. I'm pretty sure it's Protas there. But Protas gets the game opening goal. Edmonton still haven't recorded a shot on net either. It's not a great start for McDavid. He turns it over, in fact. And then it's tipped out in front, bounces off Skinner's pad, and Botus is just there to tap it into the open net there. Great start for the Capitals. Great start. 67% of you. Got it. Next poll. We'll go with our usual Ovi goal because we always love doing that one. And I think we've peaked at about 30 votes on those ones before. Send out the zone. Sonny Milano back playing with us tonight. He's been out as a healthy scratch for quite a good while, actually. First shot on there. Getting a bit of a cycle going here. First idle. For those who don't know, I'm wearing a Caps player's jersey, but it's not an actual Caps jersey tonight. It is, not sure how well you can see, but it's a Yummy Yaga jersey tonight. Switching things up a little bit tonight. Good chance there. That's centered, just goes wide. That was a good look from Michael there, actually. Shot is blocked, put wide. Centered. Leonard tries to play it to Michael, it just goes behind him. Do aim. Puts it back to centre ice there, just lost it. Sandine drops it to TVR. It was a shot, tipped down. And that one will be kept with Skinner. Obviously, we know Skinner can be a bit of a hole in the net. Keep seeing TikTok edits. I'm not sure if it's AI or not, to be honest, but from Pixar movies, and it's just Skinner letting it in. That does seem to be what my thing is so far. It tries to play it. So about that, if you heard that, I accidentally turned the sound on my stream on my other monitor. Edmonton getting in the groove a little bit more now, by the looks of things. How's everyone doing tonight, anyway? I think we got a bit of the lurker in the chat today. We usually have a few lurkers. Got quite a few on a regular basis. Shot by David just goes wide. Oilers play it from their own zone. Cross ice pass. Good slap shot save there by Thompson. Sent back all the way to Edmonton's end. Stretch pass is tipped into the zone. Matt Roy will drop it off there. Off the board and out of the zone. All the way down. Not quite enough for icing, but really a good forecheck. Turns it over. Strom, sorry, with it. Turns it back to the point. Chikrin shot on and scores Ovechkin. Puts it in the net. I think that was tipped by Ovechkin. I think it was Ovechkin. And it's 2-0 to the Capitals. Holy moly. Well, 6 of the 10 of you got it right. Are we going to have to put an Ovi hat trick one up? Is it going to be a washout? How long? Next poll. When will Skinner get pulled? First period, second period, or third period? That's what we're going to do. Let's go for it. Possible goaltender interference there. I don't know if they're looking at it or not. Edmonton. There was a shake of the heads. He's held in, so yeah, that'll be a goal regardless. Capitals up 2-0. Right, let's put the options for first period, second period, third. And then we'll just put he won't. And possibly a goal there. Edmonton are celebrating it. It will be Nurse is saying a goal. I didn't actually get a good look at that one. Oh yeah, and that hits the inside of the net and comes straight back out again. Just a slap shot and it's from range and it just goes in. It comes off Sandin's stick a little bit. Right, there we go. There's the poll. It is up for when Skinner will be pulled. A lot of the second period ones at the minute. Quite a lot of them. We've got a he won't voted in there. Fuck the fact that I'll play there. One second. Okay, so 50% out of 10 votes right now. 5 people saying second period, 3 saying first period, 1 saying third, 1 saying it won't. Okay, so a bit of a range, but most of them seem to be that he's just gonna get tossed in the first half of the game, really. Which I don't blame y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't got any parlays on tonight. Any bets? I'm sure there'll be a couple of you at least. Come on. Let me know of them. I want to hear them all. There's quite a lot of games going on tonight. You got Ducks, Bruins, Wild and Hurricanes, Sabres and Flames, and then obviously Caps, Oilers. Right. Offensive zone draw for Edmonton. They win it. But turnover in the zone and not quite get it out. There we go. Now we get it out. The 2-on-2. He waits. Sends it around. Digging for it in the corner behind Skinner. Caps come up with it. Ovechkin sends it back to TVR. Strome. Cross the ice there. It's tipped. Shot on. It's deflected. Skinner shrugged that one off. And it's alley-ooped to centre. Sandin will send this towards Ovechkin. It went behind him now. The shot deflects wide. But Edmonton getting a bit of a cycle going now. We'll send it around the boards. Digging for it. And Caps will get it free, but it's sent back in. Sandin trying to get it out. and they will. Working through the centre, it's dumped in. Roy is going to get there first. We'll send it around the boards. Try to centre it there, Sordif, but it comes out of the zone all the way down to the Caps end. Protus finds that before the Edmonton players do. Edmonton get it out of the zone and will dump it in. Roy comes and collects it in the corner, plays it back to Sordif, the Chikrin, back to Sordif to relieve the pressure, and we'll work out of the Cap zone. Nick Dowd's out tonight with an upper body injury. Hopefully nothing too serious. Obviously, a big fourth line centerman, one of our best centermen as well. Great for power plays, for possession, and particularly on the penalty kill, he is our number one centerman. That one sent back, a shot blocked. Roger Pane on right now. Chikra will dangle around him a little. Wilson hit there. Comes free. Leonard shoots and scores. Ryan Leonard picks it up in the high slot. Goes all the way across. Snipes it top right. Roof that bad boy. 3-1 Capitals. What a start. I'm just going to quickly go over to the Discord server, the Washington Capital one, and just see what's going on in the chat right now. Let's go over to the game day chat. Jump to present. Everyone's just doing it. 3-1. Holy. What a start for the Capital. 3 goals and 7 shots. Halfway through the first as well. Lapierre tries to centre it. It comes loose. Milano shoots off the post. And it covers. It came off the inside of the post. Came behind Skinner. Ooh. That's close. Almost 4-1 just like that. That would have been unbelievable to score 2 that short succession of each other. I mean, our first 2 were pretty close to each other. What a start for the Capitals. 3-1 in the first, 10.5 minutes. Rebirth, yeah. Okay, how's everyone doing today anyway? We've not had any chats actually yet. So it'll be nice to get a chat from someone. You got the pretty eyes in my hair. Oh, I've only got one thing on my mind. Skinner, obviously, he did say he wanted to play for Team Canada, but letting 3 goals in 7 shots, I highly doubt he's even going to be considered. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ice, Logan Thompson, who has let 1 in 5, but it's early in the game, and the turnover there, he just whiffed on that one. That's sent to centre. And back into the cap zone. Big hit, Wilson just destroys him in the corner. Wasn't even that much of a hit, it was just like a big push, really. Stretch past there, tried to centre it, just went all the way through. But David and Roslovic working in. Got Roy Wilson, Bouvillier, Chikrin, and Sordif on right now. Using those guys. Good move by... That was a good move to get past everyone there. Got it back to Bouchard, who got the slap shot in, but bit of rough stuff afterwards. Possibly from... I think it's from Wolfen just running over Donald Nurse. Frederick kind of came in a bit badly on Sordif actually in the corner. That's probably what it actually was. What I say, you miss a shot that should have been a very high danger shot, and then get shoved into the 7th row by Tom Wilson. What a quote that is! A shot goes all the way through, and it's a goal for Edmonton. Donald Nurse again. Donald Nurse having a good game. From the blue paint yet again. To be fair, I think there was about 2 or 3 defenders in the way of Thompson there. Couldn't really see that one. (3-2). Caps have to get it going now, though. Can't let him tie it up now. Gotta go ahead again by another. Chikrin battling to get this one free. He almost takes down the player for checking him, and we'll get it out the zone. Turned over there, almost got it onto a 3-on-1 there. Good stick there to stop Draisaitl from getting a high danger opportunity there. Strom clears that one all the way down. Hyman here. Drops it back, and it's sent in. Good stick there to turn that over. But Michael put it across. Duhaime, high danger shot. I think a defender got a little bit of that one. Duhaime just wanted to get that one off in a hurry to make it even more dangerous. Fortunately, it wasn't a brilliant shot. We'll get a proper look at the jersey in the first intermission for you all, because I'm sure there'll be a couple of you wanting to have a look. Tried to turn that over in their end there. It's sent back into their end there before the halfway line. Stop anything from happening. Good forecheck here. Turning over, Lapierre sends it to Milano, who gets a quick shot off there. Good. This line is looking very good. Lapierre, Milano, and Leonard having a bit of chemistry on their first. I think it's their first game as a trio on the line. Oh, it's even Frank on at the minute, actually. I think Leonard might be moving around a little bit. He was on that line for the first goal. Or maybe that's just him jumping on, drawing. Face-off win there for Edmonton, and they'll get it out the zone. Looking through the centre. Dropped back. Good stick there. Leonard loses that in his feet, but kicks it ahead. Drops it back. A shot. Shouldered there. Golson with a good chance there as well. Caps looking really good offensively, but a bit poor defensively. Gonna have to clean up on the defense a little bit. What on earth is this Walmart advert? This is a weird advert. What is this? You can't. Right, how is that even allowed? A clearer skin thing, but it can make you have suicidal thoughts. How the fuck is that allowed? Yeah, I'm not sure about that one, I'm not gonna lie to you. That sounds like a really dodgy clear skin thing, if it's giving you basically heart attacks among other life-threatening things. I think I'll take the having an extra few pores in my skin over those. Anyway, back to the game. Edmonton getting a bit of a cycle here. Draisaitl digging it around the net. Drops it back to McDavid. David tries to centre it. Good stick there by Wilson. But Wilson's going for a high stick here, unfortunately, though. Oh, we got another vote. It's another vote for second period with Skinner getting kicked. But he's let 3 in on in the first 7 shots, which wasn't great. But Wilson going. It's as he swung around, caught him up high. Didn't mean to do that one at all. Trying to battle. Power play for the McDrysidle line. The McJesus. But David's got 3 power play goals this season. 441 left as well, so half of it will be played on the power play for Edmonton. Although we did immediately clear that all the way down. Power play is 30.8 for Oilers. They're 3rd in the league. We're tied 26th on the kill, but it's still about 70%. So it's still not bad either. Hopefully we can get this one cleared. Hopefully there's not a hat trick here for Donald Nurse as well. I don't want to give a Donald Nurse hat trick in the first period. That would not be ideal at all. Get it back into the zone here. Struggling though. Good stick by Protus there. Roslovic sends it back. Bouchard, good block there, batting at it, and we clear it out. And 2-on-1 for the Capitals, going the other way. Called his own name there, Protus. He was looking for the rebound for the slightly delayed second man. Good work though. Good pick there again. Carlson will send it in. 30 seconds left for the power play. Caps looking really, really good actually on this one. Normally they can be a little bit lackluster, but we've cleared this about 4 times. They're 2-on-1. Looking pretty good so far. Starting the cycle now though. Last 10 seconds. Fakes. Shoots off the pad, good save. The second shot is blocked. And struggling here, TVR, but he clears it all the way. Wilson is back on the ice now. Good kill for the Caps there. Very, very good kill. They got a couple shots in, but they weren't very high danger. Okay. Get out of the zone. It's all the way in the Edmonton zone now. Try to turn this over if you can. They do, but Edmonton with it. A stretch pass. It's tipped in, so Thompson will play this around the boards. Mangiapane taken down by Sandin there. Apparently in the TV timeout, Mangiapane was appreciated by the fans for his time in DC. Battle in the corner here. Sent back into the corner. McDavid being tied up with Ferravari. Lapierre got it free for a second. Now it gets free. It's cleared out the zone, and they might have a 3-on-2 here. Ethan Frank with the speed takes it himself. The speed of Ethan Frank, only matched by McDavid. He did hit 24 mile an hour, Ethan Frank, last season. Good. That was a good play by McDavid, getting in the zone. Had his stick tied up, used his glove to stay with it. Got turned over in a way, but Ethan Frank is so quick. Tried to go over the pad across the net there. That one sent all the way down to the Caps end, and that will be icing. 58 seconds, last minute here of the first period. We'll see who we put on for this last shift here, basically. That bounces off the ref's skates there, and a broken stick has left a 2-on-3. Protus' stick, and now he drops it because the ref got in the way. That's centered. Good chance there for Edmonton. They'll have to get this out of the zone now. Sordif spins it around his man. And Chikrin taken down there on his knee playing it. No call. Wilson runs into Skinner a little bit there. That one comes off the side of the net. Michael will send this. Try to send it out. Struggle to get out. And it's sent in. Skinner will play this one around the boards. And that will be the end of the first period. High scoring first period there. What do we think though? Who's gonna come out on top in the second period? Come on, there must be someone in chat with a bet on. Come on, I don't bite. You can chat, don't worry. Although some of you might be watching on like a TV or something, it might be a bit more difficult for you all, but I'm sure you can figure out a way to get it working. Okay, so right now 11 votes, 27% have got it wrong by saying first period, 55% are saying second period, 9% in the third, 9% saying he won't, which I think is 1-on-1 for third period and he won't. So the majority of you saying in the second period, obviously, I think if he lets another 2 in quick concession of each other, it probably will happen. So if a look at the jersey, there you go. Gimme Yaga. Lovely away jersey. Went over to Prague to get this one. Got this while watching him about a year ago now. Still got it. He's still got it. Okay. For those who don't know, I've got a Beer Pro series posted a handful of days ago. Will be another video up hopefully this Friday. I do also have a game this Friday that I'm playing in. So wish me luck in that one. 1 second. Also, for those who don't know, I'm taking part in an All-Stars in the UK. All money goes straight to the Bluebell Ward Children's Hospice over this Christmas period as well. That'll be in 2026. As a team, we have already raised 5,000. I'll get the exact number for you. Once it loads, that would be ideal. As a team, up to £5,590, which is probably about 7,500 USD or something. But not too bad at all. It is in July of next year, end of July. So getting quite ahead, I know, with the fundraising, but gives us the best chance to raise as much as we can for the hospice. Right, what are we thinking for this next period then? How many goals are Caps gonna go ahead? Or Oilers gonna tie it and then go ahead? Is it gonna be no goals at all in the period? What are your predictions? Come on. Let me hear them. Let's have a look at the stats for the period. So it was 11 shots to 9 for the Capitals. We're 56.3 on the face-off dot, 9 out of the 16. Obviously Edmonton 0 for 1 on the power play. It's 6 for the Caps, 7 for Oilers. 5 block shots for the Caps, 3 for Oilers. 4 giveaways for the Caps, 1 for the Oilers, 2 takeaways apiece. We've only got one other game in Edmonton, January 24th. Only penalty so far is Tom Wilson accidentally high-sticking Evan Bouchard. But it started with Alexei Protas, 6th goal of the season. Carlson Sordif with the assist. Sordif's first assist, actually, which is why I think he was so happy. Ovechkin's 7th of the season. Chikrin's 11th assists. Carlson's had 11 as well. Roy got that one as well. Donald Nurse from McDavid and Draisaitl. Ryan Leonard from McMichael and Carlson. And then Donald Nurse yet again by Zach Hyman. Big, highest scoring first game though. But I'm not complaining. A lot of action. A lot of back and forth. Do love a bit of that. Flames are up 1-0 against Sabres right now, about halfway through the first. It was Rasmus Anderson with the goal. Kevin Ball and Igor Sharangovich, or whatever his name is, with the assists. But there we go. How are you doing anyway today? It's a little bit quiet in the chat. Come on, I'm sure there's something you're dying to talk about. Let me have it. What are your predictions for other games? Obviously, Flames are up 1-0 right now. There's also 2 other games on. What are your predictions for those? Is the stream all good? I just want to check quickly. Seems to be a little bit of a problem with my Wi-Fi, I think, at the minute. Being a little bit slow. Okay. I think it's just struggling right now with my Wi-Fi right now. I don't know why. Oh, another goal. This time from Farabee. I wonder if Bruce or any of that lot will join in, not any of the regulars. No sign of it yet, though. I know Bruce works the late shift a lot. A long shift at least as well. Anyway, we're literally 20 seconds now from jumping out on the ice. Okay. Could you have some weird adverts in the US? What the hell is smiling friends? That looks very weird. Okay. We are about to jump out into the second period. Caps ended the first period up 3-2. Fotis, Ovechkin, and Ryan Leonard. Sort of three, a veteran, rookie, and someone sort of in the middle there. And then Darnell Nurse with 2 goals of his own. And Caps will win that face-off. Start the period. Surprised that wasn't a trip there. Caps under a lot of pressure very early here. Shot just sails wide. Tried to spin it out the zone. That's centered. A good chance there. Dangerous chance. Good save, Thompson. Alley-oop to centre there. And it's battered in. Thompson will slow this down. Get a little bit of settle down really now. Off the wall to get that out and down. Good forecheck there. Don't quite get there in time though. Stick lift. There's a stick on the ice there. I don't know whose that is. And that one into the bench there. Because ended up getting his first save there on the bench. Got a better save percentage than Skinner right now. Ovechkin sends a stretch ice pass. Good shot there. Just sailed high though, unfortunately. Good stick there. Sandin pokes it free as well. Cross ice pass from Ovechkin. Tries to centre that one and bounces just wide. And that's dumped in. Sandin trying to dig with it. Villiers was there as well. Just kept in, but a good stick there to get that from a decently high danger chance there. Off the back of the net. Tried to bank it across. Carlson shot there, shrugged away. Good save there. And that one is sent into the netting from the blue line. That was sort of alley-oops there. It was a good pass across. Wilson was looking for that top corner. Wasn't far off. It hit literally where his collarbone is. If Skinner was any deeper and lower, that was in. He was able to roof that one. But David getting tossed from the face-off there. Sordif now against Rozovic. And sort of just tied up. No one really won that one. Turnover here, just got away from Wilson's stick, trying to pass it in there. That's dropped back. Good forecheck from the Caps. But Edmonton will gain the zone. Big hit Wilson. Good stick to break up that. Just trying to centre that one to McDavid. Stretch ice source pass. Great pass that. Fotis holding it in the corner, waiting for a bit of help. We'll put it around the net. Carlson to Sordif. A slap shot from Ferrari. Shot on, tipped, just went wide. Good chance there. Tried to centre that one. It's tipped out of the zone. Ethan Frank will gain back in the zone. We'll wait. Send it around. round back the other way. Roy can't quite keep it on the blue line. Just bounces over his stick. Not wasting any time, sending it straight back in. The turnover right in front. Back to Roy. Skates the blue line, shoots just wide. Good work on this young line. Cycling now, the Caps. Drop pass. Tried to go off the head of Skinner, just went wide. Shot tipped wide by Milano. Roy, shot on, blocked. Good pressure. This is like everyone on the ice has been on for a minute. Bouchard and Nurse on for over 2 minutes. They cannot get off. And this one just exits the zone. Great pressure by the young line. And that one will just be offside. I'm not sure if it was or not. I think it was close, but Leonard arguing it. Little view of Ovechkin on the bench there. Tried to centre that one. Edmonton getting a bit of a cycle now. Will spin. Drop pass. Draisaitl getting pressured. And Leonard will send this out to centre. Racing for it is Duhaime. Duhaime gets it. Centres it. Just comes off Sandy's stick. They're sending a 2-on-1. Draisaitl. Vozovic just shanks it wide. But the pressure coming from Edmonton now. Wanting that tying goal, a shot from distance saved. I think that actually came off Sandin, in fact. Just kept in on the blue line. Slap shot, sticked wide. And into the net in there. Good stick by McMichael there to stop that chance. It was flat and then just went up on Sandin's stick. I don't know if there was a little chunk of ice that sort of messed it up there. Was going straight to his stick flat as well. Would have been a very high danger chance. That's icing against the Caps there as well. Not ideal. Caps win that one and can't quite get it out of the zone. It's stopped. Now they get it out of the zone. Ethan Frank tries to get it further. Good save on a partial break there. Thompson stops that one. Good stick there to pick that one. For David. Tries to send it. Ovechkin will send ahead Bouvillier. Bouvillier absorbs that hit. And that's icing against Edmonton. 13-12 to go in the second. No goals yet. Obviously, there's a lot of goals, but at this point there was 3 Caps goals almost at this point of the game. They just hit 2 actually in the first. So it was about halfway when we hit the other one. And they can't quite get it out of the Edmonton zone here. Sandin just loses it on the blue line, unfortunately. We'll send it back in. Wilson getting tied up there. Will hit the player he got tied up with, who's taken something up high. I'm not sure if it was a stick or hit awkwardly on the boards. Just holding his face though. Sordif advances in. Otis will forecheck. Good stick there. Turnover. Sordif saved there. Sordif wanted that one. Didn't pick his spot very well there. Just seemed to go straight at him. So Otis has such a long stick. It keeps catching players off guard here. Okay. What's everyone up to right now, anyway? Anyone had work or uni or college or just even a free day? What's everyone been up to? Sent around the boards, can't quite keep it in the zone, and that goes all the way down to the Caps head. Tied up in the corner there. Caps will get it free, but can't get it out of the zone. Now they get it out of the zone. The 2-on-1. Showman Ovechkin tried to center it for Bouvillier. Just went through. Sandin went for a hit there. And we cleared out the zone. 11:40 left of the second. Still a 1-goal game. Shot there, glove down. Mangiapane with a good shot there on that. Michael having a little chat with him. Edmonton having a little chat there. Wilson, 9 goals, 9 assists to 19 games, 18 points. Ain't too bad, to be fair. Ain't too bad at all. Shot there is blocked. Wilson already with 4 hits tonight. Edmonton looking stronger this period. Shot is blocked there by Roy or Chikrin. I don't know which one actually got the block there. Good work, Ryan Leonard. Sends it in. Duhaime will get there first. But Edmonton coming back the other way. 3-on-2. Good work there by Chikrin to drive him wide. Draisaitl will enter the zone. Pocketed there by the Caps player. Good stick, Ryan Leonard. Send this into the corner. We got there so before. That's an awful call by the referee. Definitely not offside, that one. Not offside, sorry. Icing. Ovi now 904. He's 10 above Wayne Gretzky now. Cap cycling this one. Tipped ahead. Wilson can't quite get onto that one. It's batted back to centre. Send it back into the zone. Edmonton working out the zone. Cross ice pass there. Pocketed at the blue line. Saw the sidesteps that one. And Carlson will send it in ahead. Skinner will come out to play this one. Bounces off the referee, kept in there by Sandin. Sordif now forechecking well. Burtis with the long reach. Trying to poke this away. Edmonton working through the centre. Dropped back. Sent around. Good work by the Capitals. Get it out. Wilson. Back to Lapierre. Lapierre just gets it poked off him. Back to centre ice. TVR. We'll send this one in. Milano in the corner. Lapierre also there, helping out. And Ethan Frank with it. Sends it back to the D-man. Sandin's shot just goes wide. Good work by TVR actually picking that one. Working on the boards. And Edmonton will dump it ahead, but it doesn't get us very far as Sandy's there. Drop back. There, Lapierre driving. Will wait in the corner. Play back to the D. Shot blocked. Ethan Frank. Good speed there. Absorbs the hit, digging in the corner. Edmonton come away with it. Send it back to centre ice. Good work by Roy there. And centre head is Ryan Leonard. Partial break. Good, beautiful. Dragged it to the backhand. Second goal for Ryan Leonard. And it's 4-2 to the Caps. Great game by Ryan Leonard. He's got a chance of the hat trick. Freebird is playing. Beautiful pass ahead. Receives it between his legs. Bouchard just has no chance against him with the speed. Tried to battle him. lost to Ryan Leonard, and then he just drags it to his backhand and roofs that one. Beautiful work, Ryan Leonard. Working through the centre here, Veselvik. We'll send it into the corners. Bavaria will play this to the centre. Good block there by Colson. It's a possible shot pass there. Edmonton with it, though. Try to centre that one. Good work there. A few sticks there. Ovechkin will send this in way offside. Don't think he actually realised that. Ryan Leonard's first multi-goal game. And a turnover here. Shot there by the big pro. Draisaitl will send this in around the boards. No one was there apart from the Caps player. Sent ahead. Thordiff just can't quite get there. Good forecheck though. Battling. Tried to turn it over. Almost did. McDavid gets into the zone now. Sent around the boards. Delayed penalty. Not sure what for. Probably like hook. Fakes the shot. Getting a bit of a cycle going. Shot from the bump position, blocked by Sandin. Edmonton still with it. Waiting. Veselvik now. Drops back to McDavid. McDavid using a bit of feed. Good poke there by Botus. And it's out of the zone. Still need to touch up this puck here. And now we get it touched up. Good stick by Protus and work by Sandin to get there. Bit of pushing and shoving by Wilson there. Right, power play for Oilers. We've got to kill this one. We know they're third in the league. We know they have Draisaitl and McDavid. They can split them all, put them together. So let's see what we decide to do here. Okay, what do we think? Will they score on the power play here, or will Caps kill another one? What do we think? Well, let's see how the Caps do this period then. The second half of it, at least. Obviously, Ryan Leonard with his second goal of the night. Sordif is in the box. 5:49 left of the second period. Obviously, we had a win the other day, which is now Carberry's 100th career win as a head coach. So congratulations to him. And power play about to start here. Starting this one off. Sending into the bump position, good. Low slot chance there. That's sent all the way down. Skinner will stop that one before it hits the trapezoid. Draisaitl will play this back. But David, speed, drives it in. Cross ice, Roslovic. Fakes it there, Bouchard. Draisaitl. Good stick to stop a slap shot possibility there from Bouchard. Roslovic. Back to Bouchard. Slap shot. Good block there from Beauvillier. Half of the power play is killed. Waiting. And David drops it back. Good stick there by Beauvillier, and we'll get a much needed change there, particularly from Beauvillier. 40 seconds left of the Edmonton power play. Michael working there. Good spin move there, Roslovic. Gets it ahead, Potus pokes it over. Might have a break on his own. Couldn't quite get possession. Bounced up in the air. Will hold it behind Skinner there. Managed to kill another 10 seconds. Last 15 on the power play. Drops back and it just beats him. And Protus will poke it even further. McDavid not having much fun with him here. Caps with it. We'll take it back to our own end and kill the last bit. We'll send it all the way down. Skinner will play that out. Caps great on the power. Great defensively on their power plays tonight. They've had 2 and we've probably given 3 shots. Only 1 high danger. And it was so high danger close that all it needed was a butterfly to save it. Digging in the corner, gets free. Across the blue. Working now, good block. Ovechkin juggling a little bit. Sent back around the boards. Ovechkin will clear it out the zone to neutral ice. Last 2:50 of the period. Edmonton going to have to work from their own end now. Work into the zone. Try to get into a shooting lane. Chikrin staying with Magiapane. Loppy deals with him. Ethan Frank tying up on the boards here. Sent back around the boards. Magiapane sends it around. Sandin will get it further around. Comes free. Good work defensively by Chikrin. Centered. Good chance there for Edmonton. Just went wide. Edmonton looking dangerous in the last couple of minutes. Another shot goes high and wide. And Caps will get it to center ice. Last 2 minutes now. And that's a delayed offside. But David didn't realise there. Flames ended up finishing the first period up to... In about an hour, we've got Wild versus Hurricanes, and in an hour and a half, we've got Ducks Bruins. Protus, Ovi, Nurse, Leonard, Nurse, Leonard. Will it be Nurse again next, and then Leonard again? That would be something. Not at a power play yet, actually, for us. It's currently 14 apiece on the face-off dot, exactly 50% each right now. Okay. More adverts right now, and then we'll have the last 2 minutes after them, and then we'll have 15 minutes of ads again. But you know, that's just American sports for you. That is a great mic'd up moment from Duham there. He said, I swear I sent it flat to Sandine. And then he looks at it again and said, I literally sent it flat and then it changed halfway. Trying to start a cycle now, Nurse sends it around behind the net right now. Right side will center it. Blocked by Ferrari, that one. Can't get it out the zone though. Caps get possession and we'll get it out the zone. Last minute of the first period now. Stretch pass there. Dreisaitl. Drop it back. Good block with the stick. Ferrari also then diving for the second block. 2 big blocks there for Ferrari. That's a delay to go in the zone there. Wilson was offside originally. Went around the net. And then Roslovic back to Dreisaitl. Tried to centre it. Good work, Sandine, to get that away. Last 20 seconds. It's behind the Caps net right now. And that one's alley-ooped all the way down. This will be icing. 10.8 seconds left of the period. Hopefully we can get possession. We don't want to give something up this late in the period. And we don't win the face-off, but it's only 10 seconds anyway, so we just got to stop any possible shot. Last 3 seconds now. Good stick. And a good block by Strome. End of the second period. Caps recording another one with Ryan Leonard. Well, he's still not been taken out of net, so there's now been 71% of you have now got it wrong. Now, will it be the 12% that have said third period or the 18 that said he won't? We'll have to find out. What do we think? Which is it going to be? Oh, not the Walmart Christmas advert again. It is a bit of a strange one. How are we feeling about the Caps and Oilers tonight? I mean, we all know Edmonton have Swiss cheese in their net, but you know, they can only do so much about that one because they refuse to find a goalie. Not quite sure why. They're so against looking for someone. How good would they be with like Thompson, for example? How good of a team that would be. But no, they've got Skinner and Pickard, who between them seem to have the integrity of popcorn. But you know, only so much you can do as a watching them, I guess. And up 16% and 21% for third period, and they won't. I reckon one more they'll think about it. It depends how easy it goes in, really. But two, I think, will secure it. Letting 4 in 2 ain't great. I mean, he still let, I think it was in 5 shots there. He let one in. So, yeah, in 5 shots, he let another one in, which is not ideal. Shots 16 to 14, Caps 51.6 on the face-off dot. Oilers 0 for 2 on the power play right now. Shots are 12 to 10 for Caps. Block shots 16 to 5 for Caps. Giveaways 6 for Caps, 5 for Oilers. Takeaways 5 for Caps, 3 for the Oilers. For those who have joined late, Protas with the opening goal from Carlton Sordif. Then Ovechkin, a tip in from Chikrin's long range shot. Roy also getting an assist on that one. Then Darnell Nurse from McDavid and Draisaitl. Ryan Leonard from McMichael and John Carlson. Donald Nurse yet again, this one only 1 assist from Hyman. And then Ryan Leonard again, first assist again, also McMichael. McMichael and Leonard working well together, clearly. Two goals with 2 first primary assists for him. It's pretty good going. Right now, Ovi a goal, Leonard 2 goals, Protas a goal, 2 assists for McMichael, assist for Sordif, assist for Roy, assist for Chikrin, 2 assists for Olsen. Let's have a look at quickly at Tom Wilson. Yeah, there you go. 4 hits right now. Just playing his physical game right now. Logan Thompson currently in 857 save percentage, let 2 in on 14 shots. Skinner currently 12 saves out of 16, a 0.75 save percentage. Isn't great from him, I'm not going to lie to you. Right. Anyone got any parlays today? I know we've not had anyone really talking in chat tonight. I don't think we've had a single one. How are we all doing? I won't bite, don't worry. We've had 2 other polls tonight so far. 9 votes on the first one for the first goal. 67% said Caps, so we got 6 of them. Got that one right. And then an Ovi goal, 10 votes, 60% got it right. Currently, we've got either 16% or 21% of the 19 votes, so probably a combined about 9 or 10 votes worth. Probably about 9 votes between third period and he won't, but Skinner being changed out. We'll have to see what happens with him. Let's have a look. See if there are any more goals for the Flames game. Currently there isn't. I'll have a look at that game while we're... Sabres are just about to end their power play. Sabres have had 2 power plays apparently. Morgan Frost had a hooking. Josh Dune or Dunner, or however you say his name, had an interference, and then Joel Hanley had an interference as well. Probably Flames gonna win that one, even though Flames are doing horrifically this season. But let's be honest, Sabres are just always a toilet bowl sort of team. They seem to play well against the it seems to play a bit randomly, to be fair. Sometimes they'll play good, sometimes they play badly. They usually play better against the better teams, to be fair. Oh, we've got about 5 minutes before the end of the period. I am just quickly going to nip to the toilet. So I will... Oh, Gingy is here. Oh, I've pinned the wrong thing. My bad. Put the normal link in, David. I've done the same thing again. Whereas I've not copied the right link. throw it in for me, and I'll sort that now. I'll get that pinned. There we go. Thank you. Apparently, I'm just being dumb today. There we go. And pin. Beautiful. There's the actual pin for it. Have you seen this current poll, by the way? It's when the goalie will get tossed. Which is the fact that 63% of 19 votes said in the first two periods says it all, really. 4-2 Caps right now, so we're not doing too bad. I'm quickly going to go toilet, so keep chat occupied, David. I'll try it. I'm not that entertaining. So, what's been up to this great man here, Mr. Bruce? We have had no chats really today, like at all. I think like you might actually be the first one to chat tonight. It's been one of those nights, really. Bit too quiet. Got a lot of lurkers today. I mean, as you can see, we've got 19 votes on this poll alone, so we're getting people in here, but no one talking tonight. Everyone being antisocial. It's been a good game though for the Caps. Protas scored, Ovechkin scored, then it went Oilers goal, Bouchard. Was it Bouchard? Did I get it right? Have I got it wrong? I don't know. No, not Bouchard. Donald, sorry. Donald scored, then Ryan Leonard, the rookie, scored. Then Donald Nurse scored. Then in the second period, Ryan Leonard scored again. So Ryan Leonard and Donald Nurse on for hat tricks right now. What kind of name is Oilers? It's an oil state, that's why. Like capitals, it's a capital state. Oilers, it's an oil state. That's just how it goes. I mean, you could say the same about the bloody Mammoth. Why call yourself the Utah Mammoth? Also, did you see my message, by the way, for one of the adverts? Like about the skin thing. It's like the skin ad for like clear skin. I'm like, how the hell is that allowed? How can you make a product that makes you have like heart attacks? Like, how is that genuinely allowed? Basically, it's this like medicine that can help clear your skin up. So instead of like a cream, it's just like pill form. But it can apparently give you like heart attacks and loads of like a full list of symptoms. Like apparently you can have strokes from it and you can become suicidal from it. I'm like, I'd rather have the skin pores, thanks. Like, how is that even allowed? Oh, Sabres have scored over in that game. Samuelson unassisted. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, no, like, I don't understand how it's genuinely allowed. It seems like it really, really, really shouldn't be. Well, they have to say it. Like, they're like, these are some of the symptoms it can give, so talk to your doctor if you come by any of these. I'm like, it's not like, I know they have rules about being truthful, saying like actually what it is, this, that, and the other. But come on, that's ridiculous. Like, those aren't just like small, like they're quite big things. But anyway. So we should make sure that doesn't have, like, the fact that we're allowed to even do it is beyond me, honestly. Like, I don't know how you're allowed to do it, but apparently you are. America. The stream's gone pretty well overall, though, right now. 190 views I've had on this one, which is my third highest by only 5 points clear of being fourth highest, but not too bad. One word American. Hey, yeah. Sabres going on another power play, but anyway, Caps going into the third period. See if we can keep this 2-goal lead. See if Ryan Leonard can get his first career hat trick. That would be great to see the rookie getting a hat trick in his first proper season. Obviously played a handful of games at the end of last season, but this is truly his first full season. And centre ahead, slap shot, spoiled and goes way wide. Magiapane will send this around the boards. Kept him though by Strome. And now Edmonton exit the zone, working through the centre. Magiapane gets his pocket picked. Shot from a wide angle from Draisaitl's office there by Draisaitl. Have you been on VR then tonight, David? What have you been up to? What have you been doing today? Stuff with Ali in there if you want. Shot goes way wide there. Goes around. Ferrari staying on McDavid there. That one's spoiled. A shot still comes on. Easy save there for Thompson. Squeaks into mid slot there and gets out of the zone. Protus and Wilson 2-on-2. Centers it, no one's there though, and Skinner will cover. As well, I think I have to. I mean, to be fair, on that you are just sat in it compared to. I mean, to be fair, I get a lot. I was getting like 200k XP a game. Even dying off spawn, I was getting 40k XP. Leonard's on now, looking to get his hat trick. When Michael gets tossed from the face-off, Leonard will come and take the face-off here. Doesn't win it, but he's not a centerman, so don't blame him. TVR will try and get this out. Right, Leonard taken down. Sandin will come help him out. And poked ahead. Maybe a 3-on-2 right now. Ryan Leonard couldn't get the shell off. Stays with it though. Back to the D. Sandin will send this around. Good work there by number 24, Michael. Then that one to try to center it for Ryan Leonard, sorry. Ended up going all the way down to Thompson. Chikrin will hold it behind the net, get all the necessary changes, and get a breakout going. Lapierre picks this up at the centre. Player taken down there. Ethan Frank was taken down. Milano tried to get short side. Milano hustling back to stop any possibility of an unmanned rush. That one's centered and he scores. Sent out in front and Edmonton score. Ethan Frank, not a defender. Roy went a bit deep, left him out in front. Ryan Leonard, not Ryan Leonard, Ethan Frank, sorry. Not a natural defender. Was also behind him anyway, couldn't get there, and it's now a 1-goal game. Tomášek there with his first goal of the game. Now spoil on the blue line. Just rolled off Draisaitl stick there. Just dropped back. Kept in, but not with possession there. And David. Back home. That one goes wide. I don't know why you to stop. A 3-on-1. Ferrari bounces off the leg, almost went in then. And now a partial break going the other way. McDavid stopped by Thompson. I don't know why my Alexa went off there. That was a bit weird. Did you hear that one, David? And a 3-on-2 for Edmonton here. Cross ice. Shot saved by Thompson. Good save there. And that's just out of the zone there. That'll be offside. 4 minutes into the period. Exactly. 1 goal for Edmonton. Ferravari put this under the legs there. Bounce and just went onto the outside. Sordif ended up going defensively the other way with McDavid. Sordif, not a defender, but still ends up doing enough to stop McDavid there. Yeah, they thought it was in mum or something. Nah, it was Alexa going, yeah, I'm here. What do you want? Absolutely nothing. Go away. That's sent in. Thompson will slow this down. And Ovechkin will send it out the zone. It's up on the boards for a little bit there. Roslovic will wait. It goes all the way down. Thompson will come out to play it around the boards. And that gets out of the zone. Dumped back in. Chikrin's there. And Caps don't quite get it out, but now they do. They work in, they dump it in. Good forecheck to him. But Edmonton have it and coming back the other way. Drop it back. Centered. Goes straight through. Centered in front again. Good block there by Wilson. Great block there. That was a very high dangerous chance there. So if to Protus just goes high and wide. Centered again. Protus couldn't get the shot off. It bounced off his leg. And that's kicked back into the zone there. Not sure why they didn't just continue play. We didn't have possession, but offside there. What do you think then for the game, David? We got another vote for he won't get tossed. To be fair, it's now looking like he won't, to be fair to you. Let's Caps score a couple quick ones. I doubt he's going to get tossed. Yeah, the outcome of the game. The Caps going to win. Is Ryan Leonard's going to get his hat trick? Is it going to be an empty net hat trick? To finish it off, it'll be his first career hat trick in the league, which would be good to see. Hopefully it'll be a win, yeah. It'll be Carberry's 101st win. For Michael, 2 assists tonight. Carlson, 2 assists. 2 goals for Ryan Leonard. 2 goals for Donald Nurse. 3 of those being Caps players that I mentioned, and that's icing against Edmonton. They'll win that face off, but I'm trying to turn it over now. And they'll get ahead. The shot there is spoiled and goes higher and wide. Ovechkin will spin this one. And a bit of help to get out the zone in the 2-on-1. Stroman, Villiers scores. Top shelf. Beautiful goal. And Caps a 5-3. Fourth 2-goal lead of the night for us. What a goal. Great feed there by Strome as well. Strome just picks it up, plays it perfectly, a saucer cross, perfectly lands flat, and he just roofs it. Beautiful goal. 5-3. Villiers 4 for the season. That one sent ahead. Good chance there. Bouchard. And that's a hook there. And Carlson will go to the box. Third power play for Edmonton. They are third in the league for their power play percentage. But we have killed 2 of them with like 3 shots on net and like no majorly dangerous chances. But David already 1842 on the ice. God damn. That one's for hooking. Edmonton will start the cycle. Ferravari, Michael, Roy, and Wilson on. Shot goes wide. Cycling around. The slap shot comes. Great save by Thompson there. And it escapes the zone all the way to Edmonton's end. Starting the cycle now. A few drop passes back to the cross ice. Cycling well. A good shot on. Rebound was available, but Caps got there first. 70 seconds left now of the power play. Centered. Good shot, and Draisaitl will score that one. And it is back to 5-4. 9 goals tonight. Draisaitl. We know what he can do. He's a top 5 player in the league right now. He roofs that one as well. Roofs it short side. Thompson had to go across the crease as well. Thompson wasn't really ready for that one. Back to a 1-goal game. We've been up 4 times 2 goals up, and this is the 4th time they then have got one. We've not gone up 3 goals once. This is also affecting his season save percentage and goals against average. It's probably going to be a 2 goals against average now. That one sounded dangerous there. Luckily couldn't get the shot off. TVR will absorb that to get that out. And Sandine, being the forward here, will send this ahead. Therefore, we'll get a change. Shot spoiled by Frank there. Sent back to the blue line. Shot on. Saved by Thompson. We have a 3-on-3 here for the Caps. The young line as well. Beautiful work by Milano. Milano's so good at doing that. Makes a turnover again. Frank Milano sends it on. And it's gloved. Milano's juggled that one out of the air towards the net. Ended up putting it across the blue paint. I don't know if we'll get a view of it. We do. He receives it mid-air and then juggles it. 4 times he hit it out of the air while moving at full speed. Put it across the blue paint. What a play there. It actually ended up being quite dangerous as well. $10:20 left. 1 goal game. High scoring game though. But it's racing for this one. He gets his stick on it and turns it over. We'll just send the shot on from a severe angle. Sordif will send it back into the corner. Wilson comes to collect it. Wilson, beautiful takes on Draisaitl, ends up almost breaking his ankles. Burtis whiffs on that one, tries to get it back to the defense. Ferrari working on the boards. Hyman, Wilson, McDavid, Draisaitl, all there. Good save there and a diving effort there as well. Donald Nurse looking for his hat trick. Leonard also looking for his hat trick here. The Bunny True fan tie, please. No, we don't want them to tie here. We're Caps over here. How are you doing in the way, the Bunny? I mean, you've been down at least 1 goal all night. You've been down by 2 4 times. So you have been chasing the entire game. David, it's done that bloody advert again I was talking about. I'm not sure why it's allowed, honestly. Who's your favourite player? Is it David or is it Draisaitl? Because let's be honest, it's most likely one of them. It's not going to be Stuart Skinner, I know that much. And yes, we did have to do the poll of when Stuart Skinner will be pulled. I know you voted for not at all, but earlier when he let three in on the first 7 shots of the game, it was looking quite hopeful that he would be. Good stick there by Wilson. Gets it out the zone. Sent in. Country Roads being sang by the crowd right now. And that one, not sure what's being called there. I think it was just a play with a high stick or something there. I don't think it was anything major. How are you doing anyway, Bunny? Face off win there. And it's sent ahead and tipped in. To avoid that. Just kept on the blue line and they say no. Roy's not sure about that one. Will Bouchard get his hat-trick? What do you think? Not Bouchard, Don on this. Keep getting it mixed up. Or will Ryan Leonard get his? Both players one away. What do you think, the Bunny? And what do you think, David? Any hat-tricks tonight? We've got 2 players close to it. Bouvillier going around the net one-handed. Drop it to Chikrin, who absorbs a bit of a hit. And now it's 4-3 now for Edmonton. Centered, dangerous, and the tipped just went wide. Good save again. Another save. Another one. Brilliant work by Thompson, saving 3 dangerous chances over and over. Whistle's blown. I'm not sure what for. It's actually Roy's stick lifted it enough to stop that empty side of the net there. It's Ekholm. It'll be a slash. Ekholm on Strome as he got it out the zone. Perhaps going on their first power play, although we are pretty bad at it. It will be cool for either party to get it. I mean, hopefully not the Edmonton player, unless you are now the Bunny True fans' new best friend. Ryan Leonard's first one would be cool. Starting the cycle now. Back to the D. Chikrin gets it poked away, but kept it enough. But it's still a 2-on-1. Good stick by Chikrin. Strome going back the other way now. Delay. Got taken, and Ovechkin will tip this into the zone. And it's smacked all the way back. That's a bad few players there, I'm not going to lie. No, I basically know nothing about this. I mean, it's just getting a 3rd goal. Hat-trick's a hat-trick. Football, whether it's hockey or soccer for... I need to start saying soccer a bit more, because most of the people watching are American or Canadian. Not from the UK. So, Michael working through the centre. Ankle breaker there. Can't really get it set right now. Ethan Frank working for it. He's getting some power play time. Ryan Leonard tries to keep that one. Can't. Ovechkin will send it in. So football teach them the proper English. Nah, they won't listen. One word, David, remember? American. 18 seconds left on the power play. Not really a great power play, but if anything, it's 2 minutes of killed time that they can't really do a lot with because they're a man short. Edmonton will have about we'll have 6 minutes 11 once this is over. They're lost then. There. That one's sent on, stopped there before it got to Skinner at the blue line. Sent around was too much for him to handle. Ryan Leonard just went over his stick. He would have had a shot from the high point there. That's sent in. Edmonton back to full strength. Sent ahead. Good stick there by Roy to stop McDavid getting the centering pass. Slap shot from Wallman. Sticked away there. Versus long stick. Good work, McDavid. Got around. Got a shot off. Just went wide. Starting the cycle now. Cycling well. Draisaitl staying with it. Back to the D. Fakes. Back to Draisaitl. Dropped to McDavid. Tries to centre it. Gets spoiled, but Draisaitl's still with it. Ryan Leonard's been out for 2.5 minutes right now. And it just gets out of the zone and Protus will send it ahead to get a change. Less than 5 minutes remaining in the third. We'll look in a couple minutes to see when and if Edmonton will pull. I guess technically, if I said pulled, it would have been right for an empty netter, but its phrase is changed out instead. Shot from the point, it's loose. Edmonton come up with it. Roslovic. We'll send it to Bouchard across the D. Back to Bouchard. Centered. Good work by TVR there, actually. TVR's actually having a pretty good game tonight. That one sent around the boards. TVR gets there. Caps get possession because of it. Carlson will send it all the way around the board. It doesn't quite get out the zone though. Bouchard's shot goes wide. Need to get this out the zone. Swinging there. Still not got it out. Now we get it just out. That was very, very close. I'm not sure. I think there might have been a bit of blue still under that puck. I think Caps got a bit lucky there. A lot of pressure coming from the Oilers players. Oh, by the way, David, we're not wearing a Caps jersey today. We're wearing the Jaromir Jagr jersey from when I went to Prague. But Jaromir Jagr did play for the Capitals for a season. I think at least one season. think it was 2 seasons though. I'm not 100% sure exactly. You can Google it if you like. Devin, no, you got one when you went there. I got 2, David. The red one behind me, the Passionate one, that's from Prague. Yeah, but I've got 2 from there. Right. Let's have a look at the other game. Flames are now 2-2 against Sabres. Tage Thompson scored to tie it. They're about to start their 3rd period. And Hurricanes Wild also about to start. But first, Oilers and Capitals are going to finish their game off. But the more you know, I guess. That's sent in. Cycling now, good block there, and it goes out into the crowd there. Mm-hmm. Okay, gotta kill this last 3 minutes off. They'll be looking to pull the goalie any minute, but Michael, good move to get around one defense, but the other one got back in time to stop any chance there. That's sent in. Carlson will ollie this to center. Just skip past the defenseman. Curtis gets this one. Tried to get it to Strome, just came off his stick. Curtis takes him down in the corner. Two minutes 10 left. They'll be looking any second now. Once they get possession, and probably gonna come now. Two minutes left as we're saying it. Ovechkin's on. Strome will clear it out and down, and that'll be icing. I'd like to see Ryan Leonard on, to be honest, see if he can get a hat trick. Skinner is now on the bench. 1 minute 48. Empty net, but offensive zone draw for Edmonton. Defensive zone draw for us. starting the cycle. Good work by Roy. Draisaitl tried to get it across to McDavid. Good stick by TVR to stop that one. Shot from dangerous. Draisaitl just sails it over the net. It's my phone. I'm just getting notifications and it's buzzing weirdly. We can get possession and get this past the blue line. We can get a chance to secure this game. We don't win the face-off. Last minute 20. Battle in, McDavid behind the net, sends it back to the blue line. Sent back in. Turnover at the blue line. And Wilson will shove it into the empty net. 6-4, 101 left of the game. That's 10 goals now for Wilson. He's now a point a game right now. I think he's a point a game. He poked it free from this. Got a pass from McMichael. McMichael's got another assist. Wilson just puts it in the empty net. Right, you can't all be putting in votes now at the end saying he's not going to get pulled with 40 seconds left of the game. It's a bit bloody obvious. I've just had 4 more votes coming out of nowhere. It's pretty obvious that it's going to be like that. That's 43 seconds of the game now. There's a 737 save percentage right now. Oh my days. Thompson an 857, not brilliant, but it's not too bad. There's another, you jammy little fucks in chat. There's another vote. They're all doing it after the game's basically finished. Like, what? They're still playing with an empty net as well. I would like to see if they can get Ryan Leonard out. Wilson with the breakaway on the empty net and he scores another one. Wilson gets another empty netter. 7-4 Washington. Oh, you knew it was coming to an end. Thank you. For you guys who don't know, I'm taking part in the UK Charity All-Stars tournament. 8 teams, all for charity. And it was a good block there by Wilson. Sent himself on a breakaway there. And raising money. We're almost 5,500 as a team within a week and a half. About 10 or 11 days now. So not too bad there. Last 10 seconds. I think we're finishing this off behind that net. They're not really pushing for it. And Caps win 7-4. What a game. 2 goals for Wilson, 2 for Ryan Leonard, 1 for Protus, 1 for Ovechkin. And who was the other one? Bouvillier. That was it. But anyway, for those who want to donate anything, the link is in chat, pinned, and also in the description if you want to go have a look. Great game there for the Caps. Have a look at the ending stats. Shots were apparently 21 for the Caps, 28 for Edmonton. I'm sure we'll get another 1 or 2 added. Edmonton actually ended up coming away with the face-off at the end. The face-off win, 53.7%. They were 33% on the power play. Hits were 16-11 for Caps. Blocked shots, 25 blocked shots for the Capitals. 6 for Edmonton, 11 giveaways apiece, 7 takeaways for the Caps, 4 for Edmonton. Thompson finished with an 8.57 save percentage. Goal for Ovi, 2 for Leonard. Strome with an assist, Protus with a goal, 3 assists from McMichael. What a great game he had. Sordif with an assist, Wilson with 2 empty netters. Bouvillier with an assist. An assist for Roy, assist for Chikrin, 3 assists for Carlson as well. Wilson had a great game there. 2 goals, 2 empty netters, but on 2 shots, 3 blocks, 4 hits. Not too bad. Oilers. Mark with an assist, Hyman with an assist, Draisaitl with an assist and a goal, Tomasek with a goal, Magiapane with an assist, David with 2 assists, Bouchard with an assist, 2 goals for Darnell Nurse, Skinner, 14 saves out of 19 shots against. Obviously, 2 of the empty netters don't count against his stats, so he has a 0.373 save percentage, which is not great, I'm not going to lie to you. But anyway, thank you all for joining in today. Other games around the league. 5 minutes into the third, Flames up 3-2. Canes and Wild will start soon, and also Bruins and Ducks. But 7-3 win won't be 2 against that. Protus, Ovechkin, down on this. Ryan Leonard, down on this again. Ryan Leonard again. Tomasek, Bouvillier, Draisaitl power play goal. Then 2 empty netters by Tom Wilson. Thank you all for joining today's stream. It was a little quiet in chat, basically all but 2 messages from David. But I think we peaked actually quite high in a way. I mean, we have 26 votes on that last one. Some of you jammy fox doing it after the game is basically finished. I mean, good for you, I guess. But thank you all for joining today. Go check out the link if you want to go donate, or check out the All-Stars tournament, and also go check out the Be a Pro series that I have on the channel. There'll be another video out hopefully on Friday. Well, I'll get editing tomorrow after uni and finish anything else off Friday before I then have to go over and play my second game of my own season. I only have 10 games that I play, but it's a home game, this one, against a team we won 6-3 against, so hopefully we do well in that one. But thank you all for joining in today. It's been a good one, and I will see you all later. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you later. Peace.